the ultimate solo base. Now the only reason it is the ultimate solo base, it's because it's not technically my design. So this build that you're about to see is actually Alone in Tokyo's old base design. And I used to use that base design all the time, but then it unfortunately got patched. So this is basically just an updated version of that base design. So most of the credit for this base design goes to Alone in Tokyo, and yeah, if you haven't checked him out, go and check him out. Okay, let's start building. So we're gonna start with the starter base, and I'm of course gonna upgrade it to its final state, but you're gonna start in either wood, stone. But yeah, as I said, this is Alone in Tokyo's base design technically, but I done some improvements to it, and also I fixed it, because technically they patched it, but I just love this base design so much. I just felt like I had to find a fix for it. And after this we're done with the first floors, and we're gonna start on the second. Now in these two corners you're gonna have loot rooms, but we're gonna wait with that. Of course, if you're building the base you should build the loot rooms immediately, but for this base build I'm gonna wait with the loot rooms. Then we're gonna move up to the third floor. And now you're basically done with the core of the base. And we're gonna start on the outer rim. Now you want to make it like this for where the core is, because you don't want to have an exit there, and then for the two others you just make it like this. This is gonna be our way up. And then these are gonna be our exits and our way up. Now, if you watched Alone in Tokyo's base design, this is literally taken from that base design, but I just love them so much, I couldn't get rid of them. Like, I know I'm mentioning his name a lot, but I don't want to take any credit for this base. Like, it's his base that I just updated, basically. I'm gonna put ladders up to each, and then we're gonna start on the peak downs. Make sure that you stick the first triangle to the core. That way, if they blow the walls, you're not gonna lose the peak downs. Now I kind of fucked up here, but we're gonna move up a little bit because I forgot to do the window parts when I was building. So don't get confused by everything else that's happening in the background. We're gonna get to all that. Now we're moved back to where I actually was. As you can see, I made a mistake of not making them. And then you're just gonna wanna patch up the roof. And then now we're gonna do one of my favorite parts of this base design. It's the roof peaks. So if someone's doing top down or camping your roof, because you don't have turrets yet, you can just pop up here and kill them pretty easily. And then you just want to place these in each corner. After this, we're gonna start with the exit for the roof. And then we're gonna start on the roof camping tower, also completely Alone in Tokyo's idea. Then you want to separate the peak downs with garage doors. So if someone takes over one part of your base, they're not gonna have the entire peak downs. Then now I'm just placing all the doors in the base. Then we're gonna make the spots for our turrets. I like to do these to protect the turrets from any like HV rockets or something like that. And it should look like this right now. Right here you can actually place an oil refinery. If you wanna have an oil refinery in your base, you can. And now we're just gonna do all the box placements and stuff like that. For my box placement, really, I just place as many boxes and just put them everywhere, basically, in the entire base, in the peak downs, everything. So if you want to skip this part, you can just skip it, because literally I just place boxes everywhere. Everywhere where I can place boxes, I do. Then we're moving up to our peak downs where I have my bedroom. And then now we're gonna start doing the outer TCs. This is just so if you get offline raided, you're probably not gonna get griefed. You can start over the next day. Now inside of here I like to put a box. Now you can put a kit in there or at least just a shotgun so you can break TC. Then for one of my external TCs, lately I've liked to just make a furnace base with one of them. And also it kind of works as a flank base. You can put kits in there, a bag, and if you get raided you can use that to flank them. So for the furnace base, it's just that honeycomb 2x2 basically, and then you just put triangular roofs on top of the base. And then it's completely safe, and to this day none of these furnace bases has ever gotten raided. Then you want to make the external gates. Now, I don't like to go out on a garage door because they open so slowly, so I always have my outer doors as normal, just sheet metal doors. And then after you've done all the external gates, you're gonna place the compound. Now, I'm no compound expert, but usually for this base I'll use about 15 to 16 walls. So then I always place down 3 large furnaces. And I like to make this like auto turret thingy by these large furnaces just to keep them safe. Because you will always get those rats just trying to get into your compound and steal from your furnaces. Then you want to place your metal barricades. Now we're gonna start with the electricity. It's very complicated, I'm not gonna explain it, you're just gonna have to look and see. This is not my own design, I've just looked up electricity tutorial. I don't know who I looked up or who made this tutorial, but I barely understand it, so I'm not gonna try to explain it to you. But if you wanna watch how I do mine, this is how I do mine. I hope you guys enjoyed this base build, and yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.